There's an interesting article and podcast in Marketplace this week that talks about middle managers and more specifically about burnout. I've been in the corporate world for over 2 decades, and at different points in my career, I have also been a middle manager. I've been a project manager, program manager, senior manager, and more recently, a senior director working for a multinational. As a senior IT director, I spent about a year managing a large team of about 30 people, delivering complex solutions for our internal clients and stakeholders. And that was a fascinating experience. Would I trade in that experience for any other? Probably not. But at one point, I realized that was not my cup of tea, and I moved on to a senior individual contributor role. So the question that comes often are why are middle managers so unhappy? Most organizations have layers of middle managers. Now, middle managers are kind of sandwiched between top level and the bottom level, the long tail of workers and individual contributors and professionals. Now, middle managers are kind of unhappy because the execs above them, the senior executives, get access to corporate jets and the big expense accounts and big bonuses. Meanwhile, middle managers are the ones who must tell their direct reports, shape up or ship out. Hence, it's not surprising that middle managers report more burnout than most other employees. They report work-life balance issues because they're kind of sandwiched in between. And because they're unhappy, they, not everyone gets to be a really good manager. Hence the saying, people don't leave bad jobs, they leave bad bosses. To me, middle managers in the corporate world are equivalent to the Army's drill sergeants. If any of you have seen movies about Army or have been in the military service, you can totally relate to the character of a drill sergeant, the one who's yelling at the recruits, shaping them up, and keeping the unit buzzing and humming. And they are the real middle managers in the army. Similarly, the middle managers are the ones keeping the corporate world buzzing. Now, if it is so hard and if there's so much burnout, why take on middle management roles? There are at least five reasons I can think of why people take on these roles. Career progression. At some points in your career, you will think of moving up, perhaps not being so hands on as an individual worker or contributor role, and take up people management as an opportunity to take on more responsibilities. And I have taken on those roles in my career at different points. The other reason is to diversify and broaden your skills. Some people want to demonstrate that they are broadening their skills across the organization. And being a middle manager gives an opportunity to engage with a broader level of people across the organization. The third set of people are the ones who genuinely love mentoring people. And this is a very small segment of managers who take on the middle management roles since they feel they have a passion for nurturing talent and mentoring people. Of course, some see it as an opportunity to get a seat at the table. And of course, the corporate world is full of stories of middle managers moving up the ladder, which keeps the people motivated to take on middle management roles and move up the hierarchies of middle managers. And last but not least is the money and the rewards. It always comes down to what's in it for me. There's always better money, better rewards, especially in some organizations where the bonuses and incentives are linked to a team's contribution, and the manager gets to keep a fair share of that bonus. Now, the key point of the article was being a middle manager has always sucked, kind of like the drill sergeant you're seeing in this picture. But to quote Don Draper in Mad Men School of Management, that's what the money is for.